Do I regret the fact that he has quite obviously conducted himself in a manner unbecoming?
Do I regret the fact that he has clearly conducted himself in a manner unbecoming? Yes. Those were the words that echoed through the palace as King Charles made one of the most shocking royal decisions in modern history. In a move that sent waves through the monarchy, King Charles officially began the process to remove his brother Prince Andrew's remaining royal titles and ordered him to surrender the lease of Royal Lodge. The decision, made on October 30th, marked the end of Prince Andrew's royal life. Going forward, he will simply be known as Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor, losing the princely titles he held since birth as the second son of Queen Elizabeth II. It was a stunning fall from grace, the man once known as the Duke of York, now stripped of honor, home, and respect. But the fallout doesn't stop with Andrew. His ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson, will also have to leave Royal Lodge, the grand Windsor home they shared for over 20 years. Their unique arrangement, living together long after their divorce, has finally come to an end. The royal statement was clear and firm: His Majesty has initiated a formal process to remove the styles, titles, and honors of Prince Andrew. Royal Lodge is not just any mansion. It's a place filled with royal memories dating back centuries. The estate has existed since the 1600s, and the current house was expanded in the 1930s for King George VI, Queen Elizabeth II's father. The Queen herself spent much of her childhood there. Even her beloved playhouse, YBWTHYN Bach, still stands on the grounds. After the death of King George VI, the Queen Mother made Royal Lodge her country home until she passed away there in 2002. That same year, Prince Andrew took over the property under a 75-year lease. He paid for renovations worth over £7.5 million, adding luxuries like an indoor swimming pool. For decades, the house was a symbol of his royal privilege, until now. Andrew's downfall began with his friendship with Jeffrey Epstein, the American financier and convicted sex offender. Their connection dates back to 1999 through Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's girlfriend and later convicted trafficker. Epstein even attended Andrew's 40th birthday party at Windsor Castle in 2000, showing how close he had become to the royal circle. But in 2014, Virginia Giuffre accused Epstein of trafficking her at age 17 and claimed that she was forced to have intimate relations with Prince Andrew on 3 occasions, in London, New York, and Epstein's private Caribbean island. These horrifying claims became a global scandal that shook the royal family to its core. In an attempt to defend himself, Andrew agreed to a BBC interview in 2019, a decision that became one of the biggest PR disasters in royal history. During the interview, he claimed he couldn't have met Giuffre because he was at Pizza Express with his daughter Beatrice that day. He also said he didn't regret his friendship with Epstein, a statement that stunned the public. Viewers found his answers arrogant and cold. Lawmakers called it sickening, and newspapers described it as a grotesque mismatch between his tone and the seriousness of the allegations. Within days, Buckingham Palace announced that Andrew would step down from all royal duties for the foreseeable future. Sarah Ferguson, Andrew's ex-wife, was not untouched by the scandal. In 2011, she admitted that Epstein had paid £15,000 to one of her former assistants, money she claimed she deeply regretted accepting. But years later, leaked emails revealed she continued to contact Epstein, even thanking him for being a steadfast and generous friend. Despite her public regret, Sarah always defended Andrew, saying she was a lucky guest at Royal Lodge and preferred not to get involved in family issues. But as the walls closed in, even her loyalty couldn't protect him. Andrew had long claimed that he cut ties with Epstein in 2010. But in early 2025, leaked emails proved otherwise. Records showed that he stayed in touch with Epstein at least until February 2011, even joking that they should keep in close touch and play some more soon. These revelations proved that Andrew had lied, further destroying what little credibility he had left. The palace could no longer defend him. King Charles was left with no choice but to act, for the sake of the monarchy's reputation. In 2021, Virginia Giuffre filed a civil lawsuit against Andrew, accusing him of assaulting her as a teenager. Facing global outrage, Andrew settled the case privately in 2022 for an undisclosed amount, believed to be millions. Although he didn't admit guilt, the settlement was seen by many as an indirect acknowledgement of wrongdoing. Following this, Queen Elizabeth II removed all his military titles and royal patronages, and he was told never to use His Royal Highness again. It was one of the most painful actions taken by the late Queen against her own son. In October 2025, Virginia Giuffre released her memoir Nobody's Girl, sharing new and shocking details about her encounters with Andrew. The book reignited public outrage, especially as it coincided with reports that Andrew hadn't paid rent on Royal Lodge for years, instead, living there under a symbolic lease of just one peppercorn a year. Critics demanded accountability. Politicians said the British taxpayer should not fund the luxury lifestyle of a disgraced royal. Protests erupted outside Windsor, calling for justice and transparency. For King Charles, the choice was painful but necessary. Allowing Andrew to remain at Royal Lodge threatened the very reputation of the monarchy. On October 30th, the king ordered him to surrender his lease and vacate the property. The message was clear: no one, not even a prince, is above the consequences of their actions. Andrew will now move to a smaller home on the Sandringham estate, away from the public eye. Meanwhile, Sarah Ferguson plans to live independently and rebuild her own life. This decision has deeply affected the entire royal family. Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie, Andrew's daughters, have tried to remain silent, protecting their families from the storm. But the pain of watching their father's name destroyed and their family home lost must be enormous. Andrew, now 66, has no income, no royal duties, and no public role. Once the Queen's favorite son, he is now a man in exile, stripped of his titles, reputation, and dignity. With Andrew leaving, many wonder what will happen to Royal Lodge. Some reports suggest it could go to another royal, possibly the Prince and Princess of Wales, or even be open to the public as a historic attraction. Either way, its days as Prince Andrew's grand home are over. The mansion that once represented royal grace now stands as a symbol of scandal and disgrace, a reminder that even the mightiest can fall. Buckingham Palace ended its announcement with a powerful message. Their Majesty's thoughts and sympathies remain with the victims and survivors of all mistreatment. It was a clear sign that under King Charles, the monarchy is trying to move forward, choosing accountability and compassion over silence and protection. And so, as Andrew packs his belongings and prepares to leave Royal Lodge, the chapter finally closes. The man who was once a prince now faces a quiet life of isolation, his name forever linked to scandal. Sarah Ferguson, too, begins anew, no longer the Duchess, but simply Sarah, on her own. The story of Prince Andrew is not just about a fallen royal. It's a warning that power and privilege cannot shield anyone from the truth. The golden cage of royal life has opened, and out of it steps a man no longer protected by his crown, but defined by his choices. So, what do you think? Did King Charles do the right thing by stripping his brother of titles and forcing him to leave Royal Lodge? Or was it too harsh? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more royal updates and exclusive insights.